Well, weird oops. The combination sort of the one that did well in the tournament, and just some tweaks I had from playing. Move some packs to the main. Woodwalkers in the board. And one memories journey, because I think one memories journey is probably worth it, especially with the. Honestly, if we're on one memories journey, probably be at 61. I tried something like this. It's a turn one with grief on the play. This would be pretty insane. Taking a long time. Oh, they have force and brain. Oh, they're not just playing breakfast. Yeah, we just take the force and hope they don't brainstorm into it. Pretty straightforward. They have a pretty insane hand versus us. They have 3 shots here to hit with probably like a 6 or 7 outer. They're not instantly conceding, so it looks like they hit it. Uh, the longest brainstorm ever to resolve when they had, yeah, like it's so crazy. Okay, could argue we're just supposed to like wait one turn there to play around exactly days. To lose to force will, lose to like silence if they're on that, whatever. So we know they have Tundra and these 3. Not playing the illusionist. Oh. Okay. Not cycling step through. Oh, do they have? Do they just? Do they have 2 unknowns? They drew a force, I guess. The 2 unknown cards. Yeah, maybe I was just supposed to wait one turn there. I can see that. I actually don't like packs versus Teferi. Voidwalkers. I just overload them on the fair game plan. I don't hate. Remember's Journey does have text versus them, sort of, where we can like Entomb and then Promox is kind of very also. I'm gonna leave rituals just because of Teferi. There's no longer All right. Turn one hardcast grief. Turn one like good turn one pitch cast grief, then hardcast a grief. So use all our resources though. Go one lander. So like this. Like we're just gonna be on the let's try to go on the fair plane. I think we just probably keep it. Just try to draw into protection. It's tough because they're like a blue deck, which has TF, which stops our packs. So have like a 2-card combo. That's an interesting one. That can allow us to like go for it and then bring it back. So see if it gets to that point. Double ponder start. No shuffle. Rock a grief here. See what they're working with, and then we can animate it also. Wow, their hand is pretty fucking stacked, right? their hands, I think I'm gonna take a force of will. Go to animate this, and if they surgical it, it's fine. Then we know we have to beat a font. They are gonna go for the surgical on this, which is not a card that wins the game on the spot. I mean, they could just have Nomad on top, which is like the benefit of the deck. Could have been like the one reason to take the illusionist, but like even taking illusionist is like they have 3 lands and they happen to have like the one treasure turn in hand where they could bring it back and there wouldn't be too much we could do against it. The one thing now is like we are live to Dark Rit. Dark Rit play this therapy, force negation, win. So see what happens. Taking a long time. Well, just a quick tip: when you do play on Moto, you can just like break out your snipping tool and just snip the whole deck, and like leave it off to the side. You don't have to like spend 3 minutes. Watch them have like the win on top, and they just like stared at the deck, and then it's like, here's the win. They play Marshflats instead of Floodstrain. Actually, a legit mistake. Okay. Okay, so we know their whole hand. If we draw another Elvish Spirit Guide, we win. We draw a Lotus. This is actually a win. They should have countered that. Because like in therapy, they plow one. They still have 3 creatures for their turn. Actually, just an insane win versus Force of Will, Force of Negation, Surgical Extraction. Yeah, Pedal was funny. Like they could have just countered it. And like it's definitely correct in their deck because you know, they just need 1 card to win. Now they're just tanking for some reason. We know all the cards. We both know it's over. Maybe reevaluating their decisions and actual sick. That was like so. Hold on, I'm actually was at a Molda 4 versus Force 4 Surgical. Pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Do I want packs? Try to be fast. They're leaving plows in, so I actually think I want packs over some Shouldreds. Uh, yeah, maybe even the Voidwalkers if they're gonna be leaving in. I think I want to leave Memory's Journey because of their combo. I want to be able to like Entomb and shuffle their cards. I think this is fun. The only thing is Pact is bad only versus Teferi. They don't have it, I guess. But we won on the Moldaforo. Let's see if we can take game 3 here. Um, Definitely keeping. So this is like a turn 1 thought sees them. It could be like a turn 2 play Undercity, try to win turn 3. We have a lot of like in pick top decks. Grief is probably the best possible draw. So we can Grief pitch Undercity. If they don't have anything, we land Thought sees us, pedal, reanimate it. They're pondering. Which means they aren't gonna win next turn. The question is even do we thought seize this turn or do we wait 1 turn? Yeah, I think so we'll go for the thought seize. The Force of Negation. I actually think I take Brainstorm. We actually don't need any rituals for that. We could take Illusionist to make sure they don't kill us. Actually, maybe we're supposed to take Illusionist. and then that would make them have to have a Force Will. So let's just make sure we don't die. They're fetching here. Fetch for Ponder. Interesting. They didn't want to have the fetch for the Brainstorm. Wait, 2 unknown cards. It's Killabee's new deck with the Thrasted Dinosaur and Bombardiers to throw the dragon. Like I'll show it real quick. Yeah, so you run like Gambles, all the Spirit Guides, Bombardier, and this like Living Wish to grab the extra copies if you need it. Well, you know, sometimes they chose to shuffle, yeah. Force pitching Force of Negation. Definitely, so I do die to Surgical here. So what I could do in this instance is just pass the turn, and then next turn go to reanimate it. And it plays around them brainstorming into Force of Will and Surgical. And if they brainstorm into Force of Will and Surgical, I guess it's like bad beats on me to not think about it. I played a little quick there. But it also lets them potentially, yeah, they top deck Surgical. It's a pretty insane draw. And my pact resolved, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have just waited. One, 2, 3 mana and a pact. Do you want to keep this and wait 1 turn? So we want to keep this and wait 1 turn. The deck definitely could have won there. I played around them drawing the combo piece, like the combo piece rather than Force of Will and Surgical. The Surgical is probably like a 2 of in the board. So I just thought it was more realistic. Or if they draw like Teferi, then, or you know, then they play Teferi, now my pact negation is shut off, and I can't just reanimate. So I don't know. I think maybe going for it is probably still probably fine. Care what you think. Yeah, I mean, just couldn't beat a brainstorm into Force of Will and Surgical. You know, just I should have. I could have played around you being that lucky, and I didn't. So it's on me. I was more worried about you just being able to combo me next turn. There's like a fourth or initiative creature. Looks like a fourth. I'm just looking to draw a mana here. Alright. So end of turn we'll go for an Entomb on another Balustrade to make Animate Deads and Reanimates wins also. So we'll be drawing some mana or the 8 Reanimation spells. Yeah, I mean, you know, the cards are in your deck for a reason. I just didn't, you know, play around it. Human, okay. That's less scary than naming Archon. Okay. Alright. So I don't even want to do the math on the outs that we're drawing to. We're drawing to just so many cards here. Okay. Wake up, you need to make money. Like the most I could have here is 1 Solitude, and that doesn't matter. Okay. Got these packs. Bring in Dismembers to take care of cards like Archon. Hmm. Um, we have a turn one Undercity plus Pitchcast Grief. I think yeah, that's definitely good enough for a keep, I think. Ancient Tomb. The old Chalice on 1. Alright, let's draw like another Elvish Spirit Guide. End 0. Reanimate. What do I draw? Alright. We're definitely just gonna pitch a Grief here to make sure they can't play like an Archon, I guess next turn would be the scariest. So let's get rid of the 1-drop. And they had the Macabre and a Caves of Chaos. Okay. So we have to take Macabre with the goal of drawing 7. We have about 10 outs. I guess a couple of 10, 12 outs. Wow. What a top deck. See if they draw land for this. If they do, we'll concede. Hey, what's up, Chess? The Entomb is like, it's been so good for me, honestly. Being able to just go like Entomb and then Reanimate. What are they drawing every turn? Alright, we're dead. Top deck this into the 4th mana. Yeah. Alright, let's just be on the play. So on the play, we just have to beat Fairy Macabre. So, if they're on Fairy Macabre, I want to side Journey back in. I do like the Belchers, honestly. There's more ways to win. Maybe we'll cut a Dismember, just go to 2. Entomb, Reanimate, just for Balustrades by, yeah. Let's go, baby. No, that's not a good 7. This is a great 6, though. This is a great 6. This is a great fucking 6. So we bottom Petal, Grief, Pitch and Tomb, Agadeem's Darkrit, boom. Well, turn 2 into slow because they could have Solitude or they could have Fairy Macabre. Like, if it was turn 2 with, like, a Grief to double check to make sure there's no Macabre, I would keep it. But without protection, I think a turn 2 is a little slow. And this is where Nathan likes Thoughtseize. Grief has been so good to me. This is... Sorry. Sorry, friend. Yeah, it could be 2-0 here if I had played the game 3 of match 1 a little tighter. Is this a cat in a hat? No. God, unfortunate pitch here. I mean, I think it's like fine. I recommend it typically to people who, can't afford, duels and stuff. None of our eight like the thing is like because when you play Oops, you need to multi like your 8 creatures. When you have the Entomb Reanimate, it's just more things that you can keep. But here it's looking kind of dog shit. I mean, I think I have to keep him just bottom like Pact and this, and just try to like play like a turn one grief. Let's look at their list. They were on Beanstalk Control last. Oops. What the fuck? Weird. Beseech. Yeah, you don't run many things. You can only have you only have Chrome Mox. You only have one card to sack. I'm actually just gonna pass here. I think. I'm just not gonna do anything and just pass. Saga. Okay, that's not what they played last. This is 8 cast? This is Tony's deck? Hmm. Yeah, we're not gonna race constructs with this. So I'm pitch casting just to see if I can take like one bomb out. Alright, we took the one bomb out. Guess they go. Alright, I mean we have, we're trying to draw us to the 8 outs. It looks like Tony's. I mean, I'm no expert, but does look like Tony's a duelist. We bricked. Alright. They are going to make a token using the Monolith mana. They can get a key to untap it here. They have a Monolith waiting. Interesting choice. Because last turn they could have used land, Lotus Petal. This turn use this, have one colorless floating to untap this to replay, like play the Monolith. I mean, I have to reanimate here just to chump. I think. Yeah, because I'm dead in 2 turns. Okay. Take Metamorph because it can copy Grief. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to take the hit. And then, because this shuts off me drawing an Entomb. Like, if I kept this, I could have drawn an Entomb. So, you're probably a little mistake, honestly. I just multiple reanimates. They have this. Okay. All right, that was really unfortunate. What does Tony run in the board? Does he run ley lines? Oh, I saw. I just looked at your version. Oh, look, I like your version. It's like a stacks. It's like stacks without stacks. Damn, if I saw that, I probably would have played that. You definitely brought a vintage spin to Legacy. Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's just on the Forces and Fawns, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to go that he's on Forces and Fawns. I guess I could bring in Shouldreds. Maybe I want Shouldreds on the... I mean, that's just a good turn 1 play, though. I don't think any Journey based on what they're going to be trying to do. try something like that. Yeah, dress down. Like I don't care about dress down. Yeah, I'm gonna try to win before dress down matters. Hope everyone has a great, had a good New Year, New Year's Eve. If you did something, I'm not sure when my last stream will be. I'm probably gonna take a little break. My wife is due to give birth in the very near future, so why did this have to be in hand? Those are right. Thank you. Yeah. So she's doing about 2 or 3 weeks, but doctor says she may go early, and if that's the case, yeah, it'll probably like a week or two. You know, just focusing on family. Yeah, we can therapy ourselves. Like I'm gonna keep just big. We can therapy ourselves. So we'll go Chromebox, Imprint, Entomb, cast Dark Ritual, Undercity Informer. If they counter it, then the following turn try to animate that it. They mold a 6. Intergalactic. Forcing Dark Rit is interesting and it's definitely going to work for them here. Now I have to draw. I mean, any mana gives me a 2-turn window, but maybe I was supposed to just Entomb, huh? We have just like a ring? That seemed really slow, but I guess they had Force Blue card. They're gonna keep it. Planetary Intergalactic. And they already used 1 Force of Will, so. Yep, worked out. I guess I could have Thought Seizes in. Thought Seizes seem good. Maybe just trim to animate that. Oh my god. I mean, it's a turn 1 scam. I'm gonna keep it, I think. If we draw mana, we get to like Thought Seize and Scam, which is 3 cards. Kind of nutty. Hopefully they don't have like a big turn 1. That's annoying. They have this in Ancient Gem. It's definitely wow, Shadow Spear left in. Yeah, baby. God, the Reanimate plan is just so sick. Grief is so good. Grief is so good. I used to play a ton of Oops. Oh, see here, look. We have the. Oh my god, look, this hand is. This is like the fucking. Oh my god, dude. This is. How is this allowed? How is this allowed? Like, do y'all see what's gonna happen here? If I was on the play, this poor person is. Oh, it's initiative. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. But look, y'all. We get the grief, pitch, reanimate, go lotus petal, turn timber, cabal ritual, entomb, animate dead or balustrade spy. This is a turn 1 win with protection. Like it's just so crazy. This deck. It's just so busted. Um, just crazy. Oh, you had an Archon and you didn't play it. Oh, opponent. Opponent. Buyer's remorse. Jeez. The best deck, legacy deck? I don't know. No, I think like Bug Beans is probably like the best deck. Like that deck is super super. I really 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 enjoy it. I got top 16 in the super with it. I mean, like yeah, like I'm talking just Moto. Like I'm definitely not. If I played in paper, I'd probably be playing a Triumph like TK did. Wow, this deck is just fucking slapping. This deck is just doing way better than I even thought it could. Probably don't want Children. Want the Dismembers. I think we cut 2 Animate Deads. The Animate Dead is really good when you like grief their. If they just play like chalices and stuff, you're able to like grief their initiative creature and then animate it. Warhammer 40k, which is like pretty significant. It's a pretty significant lacking on Moto. I don't think I want Journey. If it depends if they're on Priest or Macabre. Like if they're on Priest, you don't need it. If they're on Macabre, you'd like it. Um, could cut 2 Chrome Moxes, assuming they play Chalice on 0 on the draw. The Canapec, whatever. That suits a lot of play in D&T. Yeah, card looks pretty good. Alright, no Leyline. No Leyline, so we're not stone dead. They have a Containment Priest, maybe. Turn 1 Archon. Hmm. So they're representing Containment Priest here. Okay. I did leave Journeys in, so I'm pretty smart. Any combo cards? I don't think there's any combo cards per se. Anointed Peacekeeper is could be pretty annoying here. Okay. Very weird that it took them that long. Alright. And we just, on the play, if they're on Containment Priest and stuff, we definitely just try to go win. Win fast. Yeah, sure. Make them show me Fair Macabre. Would it be easier or harder to play a combo deck like Jules or Oops and Legacy? I don't know. That's tough. It's really honestly like a tough question to play. Like I don't know which one will be tougher to play. Probably depends on the person as well. All right, y'all. You got the Macabres on the draw. You got it. Looks like they do have Macabre on the draw. Bad beats for us. Needed one of these to be a grief. It just wasn't. Are they really just gonna make me wait? Um, Maybe I should grief there. I never know. It's Reanimator. Yeah, I definitely should have griefed there. Whoops. Yeah, definitely should have griefed. It was like, depending on if they're on what kind of deck they're on. Well, I mean, they can strip my hand, but no matter what, I could top deck a Reanimate or an Animate. Like, I have 8 outs to just get super lucky, so. I mean, they could have, like, a main deck Iona, I guess, but that's about it. The old Dark Rit and the Pitch Cast, my grief. For Reanimator, just bring in Voidwalkers, Surgical maybe. Reanimator's tough because they can like take our thing and animate it, and we lose unless we have like Elvish Spirit God for the. Oh, they had the nuts. Okie dokie, and I just don't have green. Bad beats. Yeah. Oh man, we had it too. Yeah, I should have griefed them. Oh well. I'm definitely not like kind of annoyed about the losses, so not giving it my all, if I have to be honest. We can cut like 2 Entombs here, I think. Like, because we can grief their creature to reanimate, which is also just a better strategy. I mean, it's what you like, honestly. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, a lot of decks are like of pretty similar power, and like, it's what you want to enjoy. You're gonna enjoy playing for tournaments. It's like a double Thoughtseize hand. Is that even good enough? Probably do better on the play. Just kidding, we can't. Your turn, dude. They have their own Voidwalker. Just a Voidwalker mirror, okay. It's funny, they can trade here, which is kind of funny. Yeah, if they just have like a double Voidwalker, you know, like their hands just there's sevens and natural double Voidwalker. I mean, they're just god tier. There's not much I could do versus them. Thoughtseize bug even when I don't want it. Okay. So I gotta take 6, go to 8. It's looking pretty bad. Looking pretty bad. What could I draw? I could draw like exactly Grief, I guess. Grief into like an Animator or something. Yeah, I essentially have to hope they drew like an Archon or something that I can top deck like a Grief and then steal it, I guess. But like, you know, we mold to 6 or 5 and they had double Douthie. I don't even know what this could do, but it gives us a chance, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? What do we have here? No Dark Rituals. Reanimates are dead. Entombs are off. You can't Dread return anything. The lands are off. So we just dead. Alright. Figured as much, but at least we got to see. Alright. 2-3. 2-3 with 2 of the games. Like, the first one I definitely could have played much differently. The second one was deciding whether or not you wanted to play around a mold of 5 versus assuming they have Fairy Macabre, but you saw Containment Priest and you can't beat Containment Priest.